2025, female sexual pleasure remains one of the most misunderstood topics, even among adults. Dr. Vita Malik and Dr. Casperson have dedicated their work to uncovering why so many women still struggle with desire, arousal, and intimacy. Despite living in an era of information, most women were never taught how their bodies truly work. This lack of education leads to silent struggles where women may feel isolated or even broken, when in reality the problem lies in the system, not in themselves. Many people assume that women who lack interest in sex are simply disinterested, but Dr. Malik and Dr. Casperson explain that this is rarely the case. Instead, women often lack the right kind of stimulation, enough time, open communication, and emotional support. These missing pieces are crucial for genuine desire and satisfaction. The conversation around female pleasure is often clouded by myths and misinformation, which can harm both women and their partners. Decades, female sexual dysfunction has been dismissed or ignored by healthcare systems. Cultural myths continue to surround women's sexuality, making it difficult for them to seek help or even talk about their needs. These myths not only harm women but also create confusion and frustration for their partners. The doctors emphasize that breaking these taboos is essential for healthier, happier relationships. One of the most important messages is that pleasuring a woman begins long before any physical act. Scheduling intimate time together, slowing down, and removing pressure are all ways to help women feel safe, relaxed, and truly desired. These conditions are essential for real arousal and satisfaction. It's not about rushing or checking off a box, it's about creating an environment where pleasure can naturally unfold. Dr. Malik and Dr. Casperson clarify that female pleasure is centered around the clitoris, not the vagina. This is a crucial point that is often overlooked in sexual education. Only about 20% of women can orgasm from penetration alone, which means that most women need external clitoral stimulation, touch, or even tools to reach climax. Recognizing this fact can transform the way couples approach intimacy. Sex should never feel like a race or a performance. The process of female arousal unfolds at a completely different pace than men's. Taking time, being patient, and focusing on the journey rather than the finish line can make intimacy more enjoyable for both partners. When couples slow down, they create space for deeper connection and more satisfying experiences. Doctors highlight the importance of prioritizing a woman's orgasm. Hands, mouth, and vibrators are often more effective than penetration alone. Using lubricant should be seen as normal and healthy, not as a sign of low arousal. These tools and techniques can help women feel more comfortable and increase their chances of reaching orgasm. It's important to understand that women typically need much more time to reach orgasm than men. While men may climax in just 3 to 5 minutes, women often require 30 to 50 minutes. This difference is normal and should be respected. When partners are aware of these timing differences, they can adjust their approach and create a more satisfying experience for both. When men slow down and focus on their partner's needs, sex becomes far more satisfying. It's not just about intercourse. Embracing all forms of touch and connection can lead to deeper intimacy. By shifting the focus outward and exploring different ways to give pleasure, couples can discover new levels of satisfaction together. At the heart of a fulfilling sex life is communication. Couples should talk about intimacy outside the bedroom using open and honest language. Instead of blaming or criticizing, using "I feel" statements can help partners express their needs without causing defensiveness. This kind of communication builds trust and understanding, making intimacy more enjoyable for both. Talking about intimacy can feel awkward at first, but it's essential for a healthy relationship. Couples are encouraged to have these conversations outside the bedroom where there's less pressure. By sharing feelings and desires openly, both partners can better understand each other and work together to create a more satisfying sex life. It's completely normal for couples to experience mismatched levels of desire. This doesn't mean there's something wrong with the relationship. Instead, it's an opportunity to communicate, learn, and grow together. By understanding that desire fluctuates, couples can support each other and find solutions that work for both partners. Proper knowledge of anatomy and sexual response empowers women to advocate for their own pleasure. When both partners understand how the female body works, they can work together to create more satisfying experiences. Education is a powerful tool for breaking down myths and building confidence in the bedroom. Having the right tools, like vibrators, lubricant, and knowledge, can make a big difference in sexual satisfaction. But just as important is the willingness to prioritize each other's experience. When both partners are open to trying new things and supporting each other, intimacy becomes a shared journey of discovery. As we move forward, it's time to leave outdated myths behind and embrace a new understanding of female pleasure. With honest communication, proper education, and a willingness to explore, couples can build more fulfilling and joyful intimate lives. The journey to better sex starts with knowledge, empathy, and a commitment to each other's happiness.